Okay, the ice is cut. The game before us actually was a mercy, and it ended in the second period with like 13 minutes left. So they cut the ice. We got the nets all set up. The referees are here. Potomac is out of the locker room. Piedmont is not out of the locker room yet, but we're here at Prince William Ice Center. This is our home ice. We're on the Olympic sheet of ice. This is a CBHL game for us. Potomac taking on Piedmont tonight. And this is our second game of the day. We played earlier against Maryland Junior Black Bears. We got beat 3-2 in a tough game. And hopefully the boys got some rest and got some food to replenish their calories for this game, because they're already probably a little tired and beat up from that earlier game against Maryland. But we'll see. I started the live stream a little bit early, but I think this game is going to start essentially on time. Referees are calling them out on the ice, and both teams are out now. Patriots wearing white, Piedmont wearing a dark jersey with some gold and blue trim. All right, that horn's the end of the warm-up. They'll be collecting up the pucks. And Alex was in net earlier today, so I suspect Cole is going to be in net today. Cole's coming back off of some sickness. And I think he's going to be in net. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, it looks like Cole's going to be in net. All right, once they break from the huddle around the net, I'll get you the starting lineup. CBHL format, 17-minute periods, 2 minutes for minor penalties. All right, they break from the net there. Poor Chris, he seems to be the one who always carries the puck bag. Maybe he's the youngest kid on the team, I don't know. Probably not. Just helping out the team there. I never see anybody else doing it though, just for the record. All right, Cole's gonna be in net. All right, they break from the huddle around the bench. Starting lineup looks like Tyler Prate, Trent, Daniel, William Vaughn, William Velasco. William Vaughn on the near side, Tyler Prate taking the draw. Daniel's on the far side, back in defense, William Velasco, and Trent. In net is Cole. All right, here goes the puck drops. Start of the first period. Piedmont wins the draw, brings it back to their defensive zone. Pressuring the puck is Daniel. Pressuring it now a little bit more. And poke checked it away. Left it over there for William Vaughn, who's in traffic. And pops out. Daniel's got it on the backhand. Looking for a pass here. Sends it out to the point. Collected by William Velasco. Takes a shot. Ricocheted off a Piedmont player. You know, the shot went behind the net. Back to Tyler Prate. Tyler Prate got poke checked away by Piedmont. And now they're going to break out and send it ahead. Got behind our defense a bit. Drives towards the net. Shot on goal. Out to the high slot. Picked up by Piedmont. Dumps it into the near side corner. And Trent's down there, but so is William Velasco. Kicked it out to the high slot. Takes a shot. Misses high over the top. Piedmont's got the puck in the corner now. And William Velasco went down there, poke checked it away. He's got it on a forehand now. Skating it up and out of the zone. Getting whacked at. Could have been a slash. No call. Piedmont took the puck away. They shoot. Knocked away by Cole. Comes into the near side corner. And William Vaughn's there, but taken away by Piedmont. And now Tyler Prate got there. And now Piedmont dug it out of there. Digging on it hard is William Vaughn. Sends it to miss that back door and dump it into the corner. I don't know what we're doing out there. William Velasco's got it. Sends it ahead for Daniel. Daniel collects the puck. Sends it out of the zone. Go right back to Piedmont. Here comes Tyler Prate on a forecheck. We're changing. And Piedmont just iced the puck. Coming to call all the way back. 15:38 stoppage of play, first period. Ices the call back in the offensive zone. We're completing that change now. Braden's out there now in defense with Zach Schumacher, Nathan, Zachary Luparello, and Evan. Zachary Luparello, Piedmont won that draw. They send it up, hit the skater in the back, but he collected the puck. Sends it into the corner now, chasing after Zach Schumacher. He gets there, but Piedmont's there as well. Pops the puck out behind, near side, picked up by Zachary Luparello. Whiffed on a pass to try to clear the zone, and now does get out, but left it right back to Piedmont. Piedmont dumps it in immediately, back over to Zach Schumacher. Sends it out of the zone, picked up by Nathan. Nathan drives down the right side of the boards, looking for Zachary. Got poke checked away by Piedmont. Now left, got the puck again, send it through the slot, and it goes all the way down. Now Patriots did that to themselves, so no chance of icing here. And Piedmont's changing, so we got some time. Picked up by Zach Schumacher. Sends it ahead, but wasn't ready for it. Goes into the, we iced it, and it's going to come all the way back. 14:52, stoppage of play, icing's the call. We're half asleep out there. No one was looking for that pass that went past two Patriots, and no one even saw it coming. Better wake up, boys. All right, Tyler Purdom, Sean, Morgan. Back on defense is Chris and Remy. Morgan taking the draw. And the Patriots on the draw. Morgan's got it going the other way. Joined by Sean and Tyler Purdom. Brings it over the other side. Got poke check. Dumps it in. Comes rattling around the boards to the near side. Coming out to the point Chris is going to stop it there and dumps it in, but got taken away by Piedmont. And now Sean goes and fetches it in traffic, kicks it over to the other side. Tyler Purdum's over there. He's going to take a hit to get rid of it, but he does. Remy sends it to Chris, missed that pass. Ricochet pass coming to Morgan, who chips it into the zone. And now Sean's down there to go get it. He's getting back checked, though. Leaves it for Morgan. Morgan in traffic, got poke checked away, picked up by Sean. Sean drives into the slot. The shot went high, ricocheted off the glass and stayed in play, though. Picked up by Piedmont. Here comes Sean, poke checked it away. Got it in the corner, get taken down, and no call. Picked up by Morgan. Morgan drives into the slot. Got in traffic, goes on net, knocked away by the goalie. Picked up by Piedmont. They fired high off the glass, out of the zone. It's going to be icing. Coming all the way back. 13:56 stoppage of play, first period. Back in the offensive zone, and another line change coming for both teams. Tyler Prate's out there with William Vaughn, Daniel. Back on defense is Remy and Chris still. Tyler Prate going to take the draw. Daniel's in the slot. William Vaughn against the board. Piedmont won that draw, and they bring it back behind their net. Forechecking now. Daniel got there, but out to Remy. Remy kicked it and held it in, but now dumped back out by Piedmont. And Chris tried to clear it, but over to Remy. Remy got poke checked away by Piedmont. Here comes Piedmont going the other way. They drive in, they're onside. They bring it to the near side circle. A shot blockered away like Cole, goes into the corner. And now they don't know where it is. Comes down, and now rattling around in there. Chris is going to bring it up, sends it out of the zone, but then got kicked right back in. Picked up by Daniel. Daniel pushed it into the boards, but Piedmont's there, kicks it back out of the zone. Back to Chris. And one of the players lost their stick. Looks like the Piedmont player. Picked up by Daniel. Daniel's going to drive into the zone. Got hit as he went in there. Lost the puck. Goes in the corner. Daniel's going to go fetch it. And we got to get back on the... We got airmailed that in now behind the net. And no one's down there except Piedmont with no stick. He's trying to kick at it. Picked up by Daniel. Daniel got it into the corner now. Send it to the slot. One-timer. And loose puck in the front of the net. And Piedmont trying to kick it out of there. Daniels out, comes out towards the point, and we're going to give up the zone here. Big hit by Zachary, and now they're going to hog tie him. No call. Grabbed him around the neck like a horse collar there. No call from the officials. Puck goes on net. The goalie's going to hold on to it, and that'll stop the call. 12:36. We thought there was a penalty. Cole went to the bench. No penalty called. Okay, Tyler Purdum's out there. Sean, Tyler Prate taking the face-off. Back in defense is Braden and Nathan. Tyler Purdum's in the slot. Tyler Prate taking the draw. Sean's against the glass. Referee's ready to drop, but okay. Piedmont wins that draw, but Sean's pressuring the puck. Fired around the boards, coming out to the point. Handled there by Nathan, couldn't handle it. They're waving the icing. Cole's going to come out and slow it down for Nathan, but Nathan's still got to go get it. And he does. And here comes... Oh, there was a penalty on that. We are in a power play. Okay. Send it ahead for Braden. Braden's going to dump it in. And now loose puck. Okay, they're battling for it down there. Picked up by Tyler Prate. Lost his edge. No call. Picked up by Braden in the high slot. He takes a shot. It goes off the Piedmont defender. Braden's got it right on his tail now. Come on! And still getting some pressure. Dumps it around the boards to the near side for Nathan. Nathan back to Braden. We got some room now. Power play continues for another minute 14. Here comes Nathan. Going to drive hard through the neutral ice. Put some speed on. Enters the zone. Puts the brakes on. Left it for Tyler in traffic. And the ball pops out of there. Chasing after is Braden, but he's got a Piedmont player chasing him down and gets away from him. Leaves it behind the net. Now picks it up. Sends it over to Sean. Here comes Sean. Got that Piedmont player poke checking him though. Comes into the zone. Go back to Nathan. Got kicked at as they entered the zone. Not kicked out of there. Now Williams on the ice. We got to get back on side. William gets into the zone. Heads it on the far side. Goes into the far circle. Looking for pass. Send it high into the corner. Now picked up by Nathan at the near side point. Nathan collects the puck. Looking for a pass. Now he went in deep with it. Puts it on the backhand. Drives towards the net. Got smeared off the puck but kept his feet. And now we got a whistle. Cross-checking. I don't know who this penalty's on. I think it's on Piedmont. Maybe Nathan. Nathan's going to the box for cross-checking. Okay, so that's going to go 4-on-4 hockey. It's 11:01, stoppage of play, first period, no score on the board, but 4-on-4 hockey for 25 seconds. And then it's going to be a power play for Piedmont. Trent's out there, Chris, Morgan, and Zachary Luparello taking a draw. Piedmont wins the draw out to their point. He's going to wind up taking a shot, misses high, comes rattling around over to the near side. Morgan's there, but so is one of the Piedmont forecheckers. Sends it ahead for Zachary Luparello, gets tied up, and now flicks it went into the netting. They're going to stay center ice with his face-off. Clock stops, 10:49, 13 seconds left in the 4-on-4 hockey, and then Piedmont power play begins. Piedmont power play is going to be a minute 35. 4-on-4 hockey for now, though. Zachary Luparello taking a draw. Piedmont wins the draw, drives towards our zone, takes a shot, goes off of Remy, and now into the corner. Trent's down there, comes flying out, picked up by Remy. Remy's got it, sends it across to Zachary Luparello, had to go back for it, hit something weird. Back to Trent. Trent sends it after Remy. They're back at full strength. Almost got speared as he entered the zone there. And now tied up against the board, dug out of there, and now collected by Morgan. Morgan's going to play keep away. Got to kill some penalty time here. Sends it over to Trent. Trent's going to fire it ahead, and that's going to be no icing because of the power play. And here comes Zachary Luparello to pressure the puck. Knocked out of it by getting tied up now. It goes into the far corner. Morgan's down there, but so is Chris and one of the Piedmont players. And now rattles around against the boards. All picked up by Morgan. Morgan shorthanded, drives towards the net. Puts it on the backhand, getting pulled up from behind there, and has to skate out of the zone and dumps it into the corner as he does. And 52 seconds left in the Patriot penalty kill. Poke check there by the Patriots, knocked out and picked up by Trent. Trent's getting pressured from Piedmont, and now they collect the puck. And they're going to come in the zone. Swatting at it was Trent. Now kicked out of there by Chris. Goes into the corner. Chris sends it out of the zone and all the way down. And that'll keep that penalty clock ticking. Here comes William Vaughn on a forecheck. He got a stick on it, but knocked away by Piedmont. Piedmont going the other way. 27 seconds left in the Piedmont power play. They enter the zone on the near side. We were changing there. Left it in the near side circle. He shoots, misses high. Bounces, took a weird hop off the boards, but held in by Piedmont. Goes rattling around the boards behind the net. William Velasco's down there and decides to come to this side. Lost the puck, and now it goes all the way down. I think it's going to be on net. Goalie's going to have to play this. Gave up a rebound, and now covers it, and that'll stop the play. Daniel wouldn't let him get rid of that. 3 seconds left in the penalty kill for the Patriots. 9:04 on the first period clock. No score. William Vaughn stays out there. Daniel, Tyler Prate, and Braden. There's only 3 seconds left in the penalty kill, and then Nathan's freed from the sin bin. William Vaughn taking the draw. Patriots won the draw. Braden tried to take a shot on net, but it went off the Piedmont player. Now Piedmont collects it. Full strength for the Patriots. Here comes Piedmont, though. They got some steam on, and they enter the zone. Poke check from behind by Braden, and now over to near side, picked up by Tyler Prate. Tyler Prate put some speed on, put the brakes on, lost his edge, but left it for Daniel. Daniel drives into the corner, got poke checked away, and now picked up by Piedmont. They send it around the near side, and they're going to break the zone. We got a whistle coming. High sticking. I'm not sure who this penalty's on. Looks like Piedmont. So that's going to put the Patriots in a power play. 8:37 to go, first period. No score on the board. Patriot power play coming up. We got a minor penalty for high sticking. And they're saying 2 for 10 misconduct here as well. No, they got the wrong player in the box. High sticking. Okay, they got the right person in the box now. 2-minute minor penalty. No 2 for 10. So power play lineup is Morgan, Zachary Luparello, Daniel. Back in defense, William Velasco and Trent. Zachary Luparello taking a face-off. Morgan's against the glass. Daniel's in the slot. And Piedmont won that draw, but taken away by Morgan. Morgan's going to bring it back out to the point and sends it across ice for Daniel. Daniel got in traffic there. Left it for shot on goal. Big rebound. Flew back to Daniel. Daniel's got it now behind the net. Sends it to Morgan on the near side. Morgan drives to the slot. Takes a shot. Misses the net. Goes to the right. And Zachary's going to go over there to battle for it. Now Morgan joins that practice and picked up by Morgan. Morgan drives into the high slot. Sends it over to William Velasco. Takes a shot. Goalie gave up a rebound. Picked up by Zachary. Sends it through the slot. Goes over the other side. Picked up by Trent. Trent takes a shot. Into the net. Knocked away by the defenders and into the corner. Morgan's going to pressure this puck, and they send it all the way down. And it's going to rattle behind the net and come stick back there. Piedmont gets to it first. And they're going to take a shot on net. Knocked away by William Velasco. Picked up by Daniel. Daniel's going to skate it up and brings it towards center ice here. We got 1:09 left in the Patriot power play. Daniel brings us in the zone and got a little pushing there, and he got knocked out. Still has control of the puck in the corner, but now getting pressure from Piedmont. And now joining that is Tyler Prate. Puck's out, and they send it all the way down. And it's going to get a big bounce here, picked up by Cole. Cole's going to send it ahead for Nathan. We're still doing some changing here. Tyler Purdum's out there now, replaced. Okay, Morgan's got the puck, brings us to the far circle, brings it behind the net. Looking for a pass, sends it to Nathan, who couldn't handle the pass, and we kept the zone. Trying to send it into Tyler Prate, who got taken away by, and we got a breakaway for Piedmont. Knock away, what a save by Cole. Picked up by, we got a whistle. I think he drew a penalty. So I think Tyler Prate's going to the box. So it's going to be a 5-on-3 for Piedmont. We have way too many skaters on the ice. 4-on-4, I'm sorry. 4-on-4 hockey. Thank you. Okay, Tyler Purdum. Looks like Zach Schumacher. Morgan taking the draw on Brayton. They win the draw. Shot glove by Cole. And he holds on to it. And that'll get another face-off. 6:55 stoppage of play, first period. 18 seconds left in the 4-on-4 hockey, and then the Piedmont's going to have a power play. And Patriots on the draw. Braden's going to go get it. Send it ahead. And take shot on goal. Cole knocks away. Goes to the other side. Piedmont's there to collect it. They send it out to the point, but pressuring the puck was Tyler Purdum. And they fired around the boards. Coming to the near side. There's nobody over there. Here comes a couple of players, one from each team. Dug out of there by Piedmont. Piedmont's going to send it through the slot, but it missed everybody. Goes out to the other point. Piedmont's now on a power play. And now they're going to rip a shot. Goes off of Tyler. And Morgan is trying to go collect it. Now he does. He's got a Piedmont forechecker on his tail. Poke check to the rack to Braden, but back to Piedmont. Sends it through the slot. Picked up by Zach Schumacher, going shorthanded the other way. Lost the puck, though, on a poke check. And now Piedmont got behind our defense. Trying to catch up to him was Morgan. Back check, poke check. And kept them out at the highs, top of the circle. Now out to their point. 1:06 left in the Piedmont power play. Right to Cole. Got redirected right down, but Cole was able to hold on to it, and that'll stop the clock. 6 minutes even to go. First period, no score. Patriots got another 1:01 left in the penalty kill. Chris is out there. Remy on defense. Sean and Daniel. It's like Sean's going to take this face off. Daniel and Chris are in the slot. Remy straight back. Piedmont wants to draw. Shot on goal. Knocked away by Cole. Picked up by Chris. Remy goes out to their point. Held in by Piedmont. That goes in the far circle. He's going to take a shot from there. Goes off of Daniel. I'm sorry, Remy. Picked up by Sean. Sean got a 2-on-1 going the other way with Daniel. They got to stay inside. Rips a shot. Rebound. Give it. Oh, missed that opportunity on the rebound. And now here comes Piedmont on a 3-on-2. They drive into the slot. Shot on goal. Cole holds on. And that'll stop the clock. 5:35 to go. No score on the board. 36 seconds left in the Patriot penalty kill. That line's going to stay out there. They had a great scoring opportunity, but the rebound went right by Daniel. He couldn't get a stick on it. Remy, Daniel in the slot. Sean taking the draw. Chris is straight back. Patriots on the draw. Remy's got it. Shovels it ahead to the point. Held in by Piedmont. Piedmont dumps it into the corner. Now they're going to drive towards the circle. Goes off of... He took a shot, gloved it, tied up, missed the net, goes over to the other corner, picked up by Sean. Sean's going to drive hard, but gets smears off the puck by Piedmont into the high slot. They're going to rip a shot, missed the net to the right, picked up by, and out of the zone, going all the way down. No icing because of the penalty. And now we're changing. So Nathan's out there now with William Velasco, Evan, and Chris. Here comes Piedmont, 2 seconds left. Back to full strength for the Patriots. Back to Chris. Chris sends it up, but not out. Handled by... They're going to rip a shot from there. Missed the net to the right. Goes over to the corner. Tried another shot, but getting tied up, got bopped into the corner. William Velasco fires it off the glass. It clears the zone. And doesn't have enough to get to icing. So here comes Evan on a forecheck. They got out of the zone. Now Nathan tying him up, getting picked up by Zachary Luparello. Lost his edge, though, but kept the puck. Goes in the corner. Sends it through the circle, but taken away by Piedmont. Now we got some follow-up shenanigans out there. And now William Velasco can't hold the zone. He's got to get it regrouped here, trying to keep away from the Piedmont forechecker. Sends it ahead and going to take a hit, but got it. Still has it out of the zone. Now dumps it in and goes into the corner. A lot of effort to get that in there. And now sends it up here and now picked up by Nathan. Sends it up but not out. And then loose puck picked up by Piedmont. Big collision down there. And now Nathan's going to come out and Morgan's just by himself with 2 Piedmont players digging on this puck. Now 3 Piedmont players. They dig it out of there, but now it's intercepted by Evan. It sends it around the boards. Piedmont's there to collect it behind their net. They fire it back towards this near side point. William Velasquez there to hold it. Dumps it back in for Morgan in the corner. Morgan's going to throw it around the net for Sean. Sean's going to get smeared off the puck. Piedmont's got it. No one's got it. Now sends it over to Morgan. Morgan's going to skate back towards the point. And into the high slot. Takes a shot. Redirected but missed the net. Goes to the near side. Picked up by Sean. Sean's got it and brings it towards the point. Now drives to the high slot. Left it for William Velasco. Immediately takes a shot. Rebound given. Picked up by the defenders. And now they send it all the way down. This is going to be icing. Going to come all the way back. 3:16 on the stoppage of play. Icing's the call. Back in the offensive zone for the Patriots. We're going to make some more onesie-twosie changes. Looks like defense are going to swap out. Braden's out there now with Zachary Luparello on defense. Zachary Schumacher on defense. The forwards are Tyler Purdom and Sean with Morgan taking the draw. Tyler Purdom's in the slot. Sean's against the glass. Piedmont wins that draw, but here comes Sean on a forecheck. Putting some pressure on him. They send it around the far side. And now smeared off the puck is Tyler Purdom trying to dig it out of there. Pops out to the point. Held in by Zachary Schumacher. Back to Sean. Shoots a backhand shot but missed the net. Picked up by Sean again. Sean sends it to Morgan. Morgan back in the corner. Piedmont got a stick on it though. Knocked it out of the zone. Collected by Braden at neutral ice. Sends it across for Zach Schumacher. Sends it back. Got touched up by a Piedmont player and now goes into the zone. Morgan's there, but so is Piedmont. Held in by Sean. Sean's got knocked away by Piedmont. Picked up by Morgan. Morgan drives to the side of the net. Made a couple moves and decided to go into the far corner now. And getting pressure from Piedmont. Sends it to Tyler Purdom. Tyler Purdom sends it to Morgan. Morgan brings it into the slot. Takes a shot. Rebound. Shoots again. Loose puck. Tried to send it in front. That was Tyler Purdom doing all that. Picked up by Piedmont. Piemont's going to send it up and down. Intercepted, though, by Zach Schumacher. And then settled there and almost had a collision. Here comes Sean. Sean's bringing it through center ice. Now brings us on side. Has it on the far circle. Drives towards the net. Looking for a pass here. Sends it to Braden at the point. Braden settles the puck. Faked it. Thought about a shot there. Sends it over to Morgan. Morgan's got a bad angle, though, and decides not to shoot. Dumps it into Tyler Purdom in the corner. Tyler Purdom getting away from the Piedmont back check. Sends it to Morgan. Morgan's got it on the near side, but he's got a Piedmont player right on his tail. Brings it out to the near side circle. Drives into the slot. Sends it across ice for Zach Schumacher. Rebound given, and Buddy covered it, and that'll stop the clock. 1:50 to go, first period, no score. Both teams are going to swap. Full line changes here. Those boys earned that shift. A lot of work. Tyler Prate out there. William Vaughn, Chris, Daniel, and Remy. They're saying far. I'm not sure where this faceoff's coming. Near side, far side circle. Referees are pointing. Tyler Prate taking a draw. William Vaughn's in the slot. Daniel's against the glass. Piedmont wins the draw, and Tyler Prate, though, I don't know what we're doing down there. We're standing right next to each other. We got 3 people behind the net. Goes over to the corner. Daniel's down there. He collects it, fires it through in the slot. Didn't touch anybody and comes over to the near side. Stepping up is Chris, trying to hold his own. Puck pops up and now kicked out by Piedmont. Doesn't have enough to get there for icing, so Remy's going to go fetch this, but he's got a Piedmonter forechecker on his tail. Sends it over to Daniel. Daniel got it in the corner, but now Piedmont's tying him up. And now popped out to the near side circle, now into the high slot. Daniel looking for a pass. Got back checked by Piedmont and got behind us. And they're going to rip a shot. Cole saves it. What a save. Clock still ticking. 1:10 on the stoppage of play. First period continues. No score on the board. We're going to make some more changes. Trent's out there now with Nathan, Evan, William Velasco, and Zachary Luparello. Zachary Luparello's taking a draw. Everybody's in the slot except for William Velasco in the corner. And Piedmont won that draw and took a shot. Picked up by Trent. Trent playing keep away from the Piedmont forechecker. Sends it over to Nathan. Nathan gets it past the point and now driving down hard the other way. Whipping on a pass. Sends it over to Nathan. Nathan couldn't handle it though. And now dumps it into the corner to himself. Has it behind the net. Sends it through the slot but kicked away by the Piedmont defender. And now Nathan's trying to get to it, and now he does. Sends it into Zachary Luparello. Couldn't handle the pass. Picked up by Piedmont. They have it on Zachary putting some pressure on him. Puck pops out, and now players go down. Picked up by Evan, took a shot, but goalie got a pad on that. Send it out of the zone. It's going to be icing. Going to come all the way back here. 33 seconds, stoppage of play, first period. Icing's the call. That line's going to stay out there. Nathan against the glass. Zachary Luprello taking the draw. William Velasco and Trent on defense. Evan goes to the slot. And Piedmont won the draw. We have it back now behind the end line. We're getting tied up a bit by Zachary. And now we got a whistle on Zachary for probably a hook or a trip. Hooking's the call. Zach's going to the box. A little less than 26 seconds on the board. Going to put Piedmont in a power play. Remy and Braden, Nathan and Evan to kill this. 26 seconds left. No score on the board. First period about to come to an end. Piedmont wins the draw, but Evan got a stick on it. Piedmont's got it. They take a shot on net, knocks it into the corner. Cole got a stick on that. And now Evan's there, but so is a Piedmont player. Pops out, picked up, fired all the way down. It's going to be on net. Goalie plays it, holds onto it. It sticks to him. And now picked up by a Piedmont skater. Coming the other way. They got 10 seconds left on the period clock. He's going to drive down and try to take a shot here. And they enter the zone. Takes the shot in the slot. Knocked away by Cole. Goes in the corner. That horns the end of the period. So after one period of play, the score is 0-0. A minute 35 left on the power play to start the second period for Piedmont. First intermission begins now. You took my chair. All right, thanks. Take a little break between periods. All right, that horns the end of the intermission. Second period getting ready to start. We're going to be defending the left side of the screen for this period. Cole going to be in net, I assume. I'll get you the starting line once they get out there. Piedmont's got another minute 35 in their power play to start the second period. All right, to finish this kill is Morgan, Evan, Remy, and Braden. Cole going to the net. Morgan going to take the draw. And Patriots won the draw. Braden's got to go get it because Piedmont's all over him. And racket off the Piedmont player. Braden's going to skate it back in behind our net. Sends it ahead for Evan. Evan getting some pressure, though, from Piedmont. As it's stuck in the corner. Now out of the zone. Piedmont's got to get regrouped. And one off of Morgan. Now chopping at it. Here comes Piedmont going the other way. They're going to enter the zone. They're onside. Evan on the far circle. But Braden's in his face. Poke checked it away. Goes in the corner. Now Braden's going to try to shovel it out of there. But now they tie each other up. And puck pops out. Piedmont's got it. They drive to the near side. Braden's still all over him there. Out to the near side circle. He's going to take a shot. Goes off of Braden. Braden seems unfazed, though. Sends it ahead and chopped out of there by Evan. This is spinning like a top. And goalie's going to play it. Settles it. Oh, Evan might have got a stick on that. Now picked up by Piedmont going the other way. Went off of Morgan. Doesn't know where the puck is. Goes over to the other side. Remy's over there, but so's Piedmont. They're onside. Left it in the circle. Send it through the slot, but it didn't touch anything and came over the near side corner. Picked up by Piedmont. Out to their point. Pressuring the puck is Morgan. Trying to dig it out of there, and he does. Now chasing after, getting whacked down a bit here, and now back in our defensive zone. Morgan's trying to keep away from that. Now handled by Piedmont. They send it into the near side circle. Piedmont settles it there. Sends it across the other circle. Got past Morgan, and now sends it to the near side. Settles the puck. Shot on goal, right to Cole. and he holds onto it. The clock keeps ticking, though. 15:39 stoppage of play. 14 seconds left in the penalty kill for the Patriots. Both teams are doing a line change. Trent's out there now. William Velasco on defense. William Vaughn and Tyler Prate. Tyler Prate's going to take the face-off. William Vaughn and Trent are in the slot. I'm not sure what's going on down there. Referee's talking to our bench. Okay, got that sorted out, I guess. Here comes the drop. Patriots on the draw. William Velasco's got it. Immediately fires it out of the zone all the way down. And here comes William Vaughn on a forecheck, driving hard. And Piedmont got there first, send it ahead. And there's 2 seconds left. Patriots are back to full strength, taken away by William Velasco. And he's going to drive into the slot. Got behind the defense. Scores! That was a even strength goal for William Velasco. Patriots go up 1-0, 15-15 in the second period.
Come on, guys. No broken plates. Get up. Come on.
William Vaughn on the far side, Tyler Prate near side, face-off, Daniel near side, William Velasco and Trent back on defense. Piedmont still got some skaters on the ice, they got them off now. And Piedmont won that draw, but gave it right to Trent. Trent dumps it in, and now deep puck. Piedmont's going to get there first, but he's got William Vaughn forechecking, and the puck goes off of William Vaughn, and now it's stuck there behind the net. Dug out of there by Piedmont, but now Daniel got involved. And now Piedmont's trying to clear the zone. Picked up by Trent. Trent shovels it in to the slot area. Picked up by, Piedmont left it in there. Tyler Prate's got it on the backhand. Puts it on a forehand. Takes a shot. Goes off with some players. And now picked up by Piedmont on the near side circle. They're going to send this ahead. But Daniel got up stick on that. Poke checked it out to the red line. And now kicked back in by William Velasco. Loose puck. And here comes Tyler Prate on a forecheck. Piedmont trying to clear the zone. It hit something weird. Maybe the referee. And now picked up by Piedmont going through center ice. And they got some speed on, trying to enter the zone. Got poke checked away by the defense. And now rattling around, Piedmont knocked it back in deep and shoveled out of there by William Velasco. Out to their center ice, they dump it back in and hit William Velasco. He's going to collect the puck. 14-19 rolling clock, second period here. Piedmont pressuring William Velasco. He slips that guy, going the other way. And skating it up the ice. Going to make a move here and now dumps it in. Oh, it hit our bench. So it's going to stay center ice for the faceoff. 14:07 stoppage of play. We're going to make some more line changes. Zachary Luparello out there with Nathan, Zach Schumacher, Braden, and Evan. Zachary Schumacher and Braden on defense. Zachary Luparello taking a draw. Nathan's on the far side. Evan's on the near side. Patriots on the draw. Braden's got it. Sends it ahead. Got touched up by Piedmont over to Evan, but got past him and out. Held in by... I don't know if it's in or not. Now it's out. We got to get reset. No, Zachary kicked it off the Piedmont player. Now Piedmont got behind our defense, going the other way. Evan's trying to slow him down and ties him up. Goes through the crease, but knocked away by Cole. And now Braden's got it. Throws it up, but held in by a paw of the Piedmont players. Pops out. Piedmont collects the puck. They got to get back on side now, and they do. Lost the puck as he sent it in. Intercepted by Piedmont, and then back to Braden. Braden sends it ahead for Nathan. Nathan's got passed behind him. And now Nathan ties them up, but now picked up by Zachary Luparello. Does a wraparound. Doesn't go. Sends it to Nathan. Nathan couldn't do anything with it. Now the goalie's back up. And pucks rattles out to the slot. We have a whistle. Cross check on Piedmont. 13:20 to go, second period. Patriot power play coming up. Tyler Purdom, Tyler Prate, Sean, Braden, and Nathan out there on the special teams. Tyler Prate taking the draw. Tyler Purdom's in the slot. Sean's against the boards. Got the board figured out. Here comes the draw. And Patriots on the draw. Out to Nathan at the point. Nathan takes a shot. Missed the net to the right. Comes over the near side. Braden's there to collect it. He settles on it, sends it in the corner for Tyler Purdom. He's going to skate up towards the point. Taken away by Piedmont. And they clear the zone. Tyler put a hit on him, though, and now the puck goes all the way down. Cole's got to play this. Sends it to Braden. Braden collects the puck. That is now behind the net. Power play continues. Under a minute 38 Here comes Tyler Prate, sends it to Sean. Sean's got some speed on, drives through neutral ice, brings it up the board, got smeared off the puck, and now kicked back out by, I think we did that to ourselves. Braden's got it, sends it across ice for Nathan. Nathan's back to Braden, and now Braden's got it. Going to send it ahead for Tyler, knocked away by Piedmont. Piedmont shorthanded, dumps it in. Loose puck now behind the net, goes over the far corner. Nathan's over there to collect it, and he's going to skate behind the net with it, looking for a pass. And he sends it across ice, missed everybody, intercepted by Piedmont. Piedmont shorthanded, got poke checked away by Sean, picked up now by Tyler Purdom. Here comes Tyler Purdom, enters the zone, made a move into the slot, shipped it on net, goalie shovels it into the corner. Piedmont gets there, but Tyler Purdom puts a hit on him, now picked up by Braden over to Tyler Purdom. Tyler Purdom dumped it in, but there's nobody down there except Piedmont. Piedmont fires it onto our bench. That'll stay in the zone. 12:04 stoppage of play, 44 seconds left in the Patriot power play. We're going to change. Second string special teams goes out there. Daniel, Zachary Luparello, Morgan, William Velasco, and Remy. Daniel's in the slot. Zachary Luparello taking the face-off. Morgan's against the glass. Piedmont wins the draw. Goes out to the point. Handled by William. He holds the zone. Throws it to Daniel. Daniel tries to get it in deeper. Whiffed on it. Loose puck knocked out of there by Piedmont. Goes into the corner. William Velasco is going to shovel it ahead into the corner for Morgan. Morgan's going to drive into the slot. Now into the high slot. Left it here to the near side for Remy. Remy settles the puck. Throws it down deep. I think he tried to take a shot, but it got smeared off the puck there. Sends it through the slot. Knocking out. Got a high stick. No call. Now we get a call. High sticking on Piedmont's going to be a positional penalty, not a penalty box penalty. 17 seconds left in the Patriot power play. 11:37 to go in the period, but back in the zone because of that high stick. Daniel in the slot. Zachary Luparello taking the face-off. Morgan against the glass. Remy and William Velasco back on the fence. Patriots win the draw. William Velasco held the zone. Shot on net. Goalie doesn't worry. Shoots again. Oh, missed high over the side. Got that rebound there. Out to Morgan. Morgan's going to take a shot. Goes off. I don't know where it went. Goes into the corner. And we got a whistle. 3 seconds left in the Patriot power play, which is enough to get the extra. Okay, we're going to swap out again. We got 3 seconds before the Piedmont goes back to full strength, but it's going to take a while for Piedmont to get in, make an effect on this play. We got to watch out for the player coming out of the box. And that's what Braden's doing. Takes a shot, missed the net to the right. Piedmont's back at full strength. Here comes Tyler. Purdom. Got it in the corner, looking for a pass. Sends it over to William Vaughn. Tried to go stuff it in the back door, but it got knocked out of there. Piedmont's got it. And now they're going to send it ahead. And they fire a shot on net. Cole knocks it behind into the far corner. Piedmont collects it in the corner down there. 11:03 to go, second period. Poking at it is Tyler Purdom. And now they bring it over the near side. And they send it off the side of the net. Tyler Prate settles it now. Chris got a stick on it, knocks it over to Tyler Purdom. Tyler Purdom collects the puck, sends it ahead. Got touched up by Piedmont, and now going the other way. Here comes Piedmont, and they're onside. They airmail it into they're going to go for a change. Picked up now by Tyler Prate. Tyler Prate's in some traffic, sends it out to himself. And that's Braden, sends it ahead, and now knocked back by Piedmont. Picked up by Tyler Purdom, but handled by Piedmont. Could have been a hand pass with no call. And now putting some pressure on the puck as Tyler Purdom got it out of there, and now back to our defensive zone. Chris is there. Puts the brakes on, handled by, stuck to the Piedmont player, throws it on net, and Cole will stop it with his glove and holds on to it. 10-17 stoppage of play, second period, 1-0 Patriots. And we're going to make some more changes. Looks like everybody's, no, the defense are going to stay out there, so Chris and Braden stay out there. Morgan taking the face off. Sean and Daniel are out there. Morgan taking the draw. Patriots on the draw. Braden's got it. Sends it ahead. Got touched up. No call on that high stick. Picked up by Daniel. Daniel sends it to Sean. Sean's got a 2-on-1 setting up here. Takes a shot. Rebound given. Comes flying into the corner. Picked up by Sean back. Oh, it's it. That weird thing on the board. Got sent all the way down. Could be icing, but ain't going to get there. Piedmont's going to get there first. No, Chris got there. Chris sends it ahead for Daniel. Daniel's got traffic trying to get it out of there, and he does, but right back to Piedmont. Puts the brakes on to get away from our player. Now picked up by Braden. Braden's got it here on the near side. He's going to bring it over the red line, dumps it in. Touch up by Piedmont in the zone. They send it back and all the way down. They're waving the icing. No icing call. They said no icing. And now Piedmont gets there at the same time Chris does. This puck goes off the side of the net, picked up by Braden. Braden dug it out of there, puts the brakes on, but gets smeared off the puck. And now knocked out to Daniel. Daniel's going to send it ahead for Sean. Sean sends it ahead to himself. Got held up there a little bit. Got a 2-on-1 with Morgan on the near side. Shoots! Oh, at the post! Picked up by Morgan. And now Sean and Morgan are battling for the puck. Comes out to Dwayne Velasco, swats at it, and gets it into the high slot. Piedmont got behind us a bit there, but now into the corner. Trent's on the ice. He's going to go collect this. Piedmont's changing. Trent picks it up. He got plenty of time because of the Piedmont change. Over to William Velasco. Sends it ahead for Sean. Sean got trying to get it out of the zone, but it hit the Piedmont player's skate. Now Piedmont's got it in the slot. Kicked out of there by William Velasco, and now Piedmont's offside. And now delayed offside to get back onside. Trent's there, but so's Piedmont. And the puck pops in to Piedmont. Trent's got it. Sends it ahead for Sean. Sean in traffic. Goes through the center ice. Got behind the defense. Got smeared off the puck. And now goes and fetches it. Puts it in the corner looking for a pass. Sends it out to the point. Handled by Morgan. Morgan's going to rip a shot. Goes straight up in the air into the corner. And now Sean's going to go collect it. Has him in the corner now. Skating back out to the far circle. Now into the high slot. We got a whistle. Got a hook on somebody. I think it's on Daniel. Daniel's going to the box for hooking. The referees are not going to signal it, but I saw the hook signal when he was putting him in the box earlier. 8:24, Patriot penalty kill coming up. Second period continues, 1-0 Patriots. Remy, Evan, Nathan, and Zach Schumacher to kill this. Nathan taking the draw. Piedmont wins the draw, but getting some interference there from Zach Schumacher. Rattles into the slot, knocked out of there by Remy. Now picked up by Nathan, who's going to skate it into the corner. He's going to airmail it all the way down. This is going to be on net. No, goalie let it go. And because of the penalty, there's no icing. Picked up now by Piedmont behind their net. Evans down there forechecking and harassing him a bit. They got past him, coming up the near side boards. Here comes Piedmont through center ice. Poked away by Nathan, but they kept it in the zone. And now Remy got in the way, knocked it away. Loose puck in the corner, picked up. Well, the other teams are battling for it. Pops out, goes towards, whiffing on it. No, right in front of the net. Cole's down to the butterfly, but Piedmont still got it. Now Cole's back up. And I don't know what we're doing there, but not safe with the puck. Sends it high, missed the net, goes over to the other side. Hit that weird board again and took another shot. Cole gives up a rebound, but goes out to the point. Handled by Piedmont. Swatting at it was Evan, and now over to the near side. They rip a shot from there. Loose puck in the slot. Sent out of there, and now here comes Nathan. Nathan's got a full head of steam on. Now poke checked away by Piedmont, and Piedmont's going to try to clear the zone, but it hit the referee. Now picked up by Evans. Just got knocked down, but no call. He didn't even have the puck, and now we fell down. Knocked out of there. I don't know what's going on here, but it's crazy town. Piedmont stopped the puck at the center ice. 41 seconds left in the penalty kill. Piedmont is wicked offside here. Offside! And now they said back onside. I don't understand that, but touched up by, take a shot on net. And now sent out of the zone. 27 seconds left in the penalty kill. Puck's now behind the net. We're changing. Evan and Nathan are off. Tyler Purden's out there now. Morgan pressuring the puck. And here comes sending it across ice. Back touched up there. Piedmont's got to get onside. Evan harassing the puck. I'm sorry, Morgan harassing the puck. Piedmont dumps it in. Now taken away by Purdom. And now back offside for Piedmont. And Morgan's all over him like a bad suit. Coming over the near side, picked up by Zach Schumacher. Sends it over to Remy. Remy sends it ahead. Missed that pass though, but cleared the zone. We're back to full strength. And Piedmont's offside, but no call. Picked up by Remy. Remy sends it ahead for Sean. Sean's going to just fire it on net. Missed the net to the left. Goes into the corner. Remy's down there. I don't understand that. I guess we're changing. The player just fell down. And sends it through the slot, but he wasn't ready for it. Comes out to the point. Stepping up is Trish, trying to hold his own. Over to Morgan. Morgan drives into the high slot, but has it on the backhand. Getting whacked at. Broke his stick. That's an irony. He was slashing him so hard he broke his own stick. This better be a penalty. The kid hit him so hard he broke his own stick. No call. Unbelievable. Well, it's like a $400 mistake. It's worse than a penalty. I can't believe that. He hit him so hard, he broke his own stick, and they didn't call a slash. Referees are getting an earful from our coach right now. I've seen a player get slashed and get a broken stick. I've never seen a player hit somebody so hard they broke their own stick. All right, we got a 5-on-5 hockey, though. Here we go. 5:43 to go, second period. Scores 1-0 Patriots. Sean taking the face-off. Tyler Purdon's in the slot. Morgan's against the glass. Braden and Chris back on the fence. We kind of got that sorted out. We're going to get a puck drop now. Patriots won the draw. Morgan's got it. Takes a shot on net, but he missed the net. Comes to the near side. Tyler Purdon's going to collect it, but he got a couple. Sends it out to Braden at the point. Braden holds the point. Takes a shot. Redirected by Sean, but missed the net. Sean's got it behind the net. Trying to get it out of there, but Piedmont's getting in the way. Sean's getting pushed at and shoved at, but he brings it out to the corner. Sends it back in for Morgan. Morgan's going to collect the puck. Drives towards the slot. Puts it on the backhand. Missed that shot, though. Got poke checked away by Piedmont. Now Sean's got it. He drives into the slot. Takes a shot. Went off of Tyler Purdon. Takes a backhanded shot. Missed the net. And now left for Piedmont battling for it. They send it off of into the corner. Piedmont collects it. They send it out to the point. Stepping up was Chris to hold the zone. Back to Chris. He dumps it in. Touched up by Sean. Got a stick on it. Made a move. Shoots and scores. Unassisted goal for Sean. 4:58 second period. 2-0 Patriots. That was a great team effort, holding the puck in the zone and making something happen there. Big line change coming. Everybody's coming off the ice. William Vaughn, Tyler Prate, Daniel back on the bench, William Blasco, and Trent. Tyler Prate going to take this face-off. Piedmont won that draw, and now getting some back checking from William Vaughn. Shovels it into the zone. Loose puck going out behind the Piedmont net. Here comes Tyler Prate on a forecheck. Tyler Prate got a stick on that. Goes in the corner. William Vaughn collects it. Sends it back to Tyler Prate. Tyler Prate lost the puck. Goes out to Trent. Takes a shot. Rebound given. Goes in the far corner. Tyler Prate's down there, but shows a couple of Piedmont players rattling around. Now collected by Piedmont, but tied up by Tyler Prate. Goes back in. Helped that by, picked up by Piedmont. They send it ahead. William Blasco is going to try to get a stick on this, and he does. And now digging on it was Daniel, but back to Piedmont at their blue line. And back to the red line. Here comes Piedmont. Piedmont's going to enter the zone. They drive to the near side. They dump it in. William Blasco put a hit on him. Goes into the corner. Now picked up by Piedmont. Now hit by Trent. Picks it up. Digs it out of there. Sends it ahead. Another big hit. Picked up by Tyler Prate. Here comes Tyler Prate through neutral ice. He's going to drive to the near side circle. And still has control of the puck. Looking for a pass. Got knocked away. Sends it through the slot. Goalie gloved it, but then let it go. We have a whistle. Piedmont's going to the box. I didn't see what the penalty was. No, they're saying Patriots are going to the box. I'm confused. The referees are pointing at the box, but everybody's moving out of the zone. I guess he's talking it over with what the player did wrong. I still haven't got a signal yet. Let's see if I can get a signal from the referee here. It's definitely going to be a penalty on Piedmont, but they haven't actually announced what the penalty is yet. Clock stop, 3:58. Holding on Piedmont. And we got interference. We got 2 penalties on Piedmont. So we're going to go 5-on-3 hockey for 2 minutes. 3:58 to go, second period. Scores 2-0 Patriots. Referee's going to go talk to the bench here. We got 2 penalties on Piedmont. One was a interference and one was a hold. We're not going to drop a puck anytime soon. The referees are talking to the Piedmont coach. I got a wide angle on my lens here. You can see all the action here. It looks like Daniel, Zachary Luparello, Morgan, William Velasco, and Remy on this power play. And 5-on-3. Zachary taking a face-off. 5-on-3 for 2 minutes. Piedmont won that draw by getting some pressure from Zachary. Back check, took the puck. And now getting tied up down there. And now Morgan's got it. Sends it out to the point for Remy. Remy sends it across for William Velasco. He's going to step in, takes a shot. Misses high. Over to William. Shoots and scores! Rebound for Morgan. Finds the back of the net. Patriots take a 3-0 lead on the 5-on-3. 3:40 to go, second period. So one of the penalties comes out. I think it was the hold. And now we're going to go 5-on-4 for 2. Minute 42. That line's going to stay out there. Daniel on the far side, Morgan on the near side. Zachary Luparello taking a face off Remy and William Velasco on defense. Patriots win the draw. Morgan's got it. He's going to skate back in our zone with it. Playing keep away. Sends it ahead for Daniel. Daniel's going to enter zone. Got Zachary Luparello on the near side. Sends it to Zachary, but it got taken away by Piedmont. And now in the slot, poking at it, a bunch of Patriots. And now Daniel's going to go try to get on it, but now Zachary Luparello's got it. Sends it out to the point for William Velasco. He's going to dump it into Morgan in the corner. Morgan's going to send it through the slot. Missed everybody. Goes over the other side. Remy's there to try to shovel it in, and he does. Gets it to Daniel. Daniel got swatted away, though. Sends it into the slot. One-timer. Nice save by the goalie. Picked up by Morgan. Morgan got his own rebound, and now brings it out to the point. Sends it across to Remy. Remy tried a one-timer. Didn't go. Knocked it into the corner. And now Zachary Luparello is going to shovel it ahead back to Morgan. Morgan collects the puck, drives to the far circle, now into the high slot. Now the slot, shoots, rebound, goes right back into the far corner. Remy's going to step up to hold the zone, shovels it in. Bouncing puck touched up by Piedmont. Now Zachary Luparello got a hand on it, and he pushes it back behind the net. But Piedmont's there, they fire it all the way down. And no icing because of the penalty. Cole's going to come out to touch this up and leave it for Remy. Remy's going to skate now behind the net. 33 seconds left in the 5-on-4. Over to William Velasco. William Velasco sends it back to Remy. Remy's got it through neutral ice. Now crosses the red line. Dumps it in. Puck goes rattling behind the net. Piedmont's there to collect it. Tyler Purdom and Tyler Prater out there. This goes all the way down. No icing because of the power play. And here comes Piedmont and William Velasco. William Velasco chips it into the corner. He's going to dig it out of there. Skates it up the board. Getting some pressure for Piedmont. Shrugs off. Referee got in the way there. Was trying to pass it to Nathan. Now picks up by William Velasco. 3 seconds left in the Patriot power play. Sends it out for Tyler Prater. Intercepted by Piedmont in the high slot. Here comes Sean. Left the zone. Bounces right back into the zone. William Velasco kicks it out of there. And now Sean's got a little bit of a 2-on-1 here with Tyler Prater. Tyler Prater settles the puck. Couldn't get a stick on it, though. Lost it in the corner, but now gave it back to Sean. Sean's going to skate up the board. We got some more changes. Take a shot. Rebound given. Picked up by Tyler Purdom, but he's got some Piedmont players on him. Out to Braden at the point. Braden's going to leave it for Tyler Purdom. Tyler Purdom's going to rip a shot. Goes straight up in the air. Stays in play, though. Bounces into the near side corner. Tyler Prate's down there. Puck pops out. Picked up by Piedmont. They're getting some pressure from Sean and Tyler Purdom. And now Sean's got on the backhand. Shovels it ahead to the point for Nathan. Nathan rips a shot. Misses high to the right. Goes out to the other point. Braden's going to hold his own. Stops it there. Sends it in for Tyler Purdom. Sends it in to Sean in the corner. Sean skates it back to the circle. Now the top of the circle. Now the high slot. Looking for a pass. Sends it over the near side to Nathan. Nathan's going to rip a shot. Goes off the Piedmont player and clears the zone. Sean's going to go fetch it, though, and get away from the Piedmont forecheck. Sends it over the other side to Braden. Braden's in some traffic. Sends it to Tyler Purdom. Tyler Purdom drives to the slot. Takes a shot. Just missed the net. I think goalie got a pad on that. Comes over the near side. Tyler Prate faked a hit there, and now puck goes all the way down. This is going to be icing. Icing's the call. Clock stops. 40 seconds and change on the second period. Icing back in the offensive zone for the Patriots. 3-0 Patriots. Braden and Chris on defense. Morgan, William Vaughn, and Daniel. William Vaughn in the slot. Morgan taking the draw. Daniel goes to the glass. Braden and Chris back on defense. We're in the draw. Braden's got holds the zone. Sends it in for Daniel. Daniel threw it up in the air. Got picked up by Piedmont. They throw it out of the zone, and now they got behind us a bit, but Braden's slowed him down. And now they drive into the near side circle. Left it, but poke checked away, and now picked up by Piedmont at the top of the circle. He got past the defense and now left it in the corner to get some pressure there from the Patriots out to their point. They're going to rip a shot from there. Knocked away by Cole. Goes to the other corner. Braden's there, but so's a Piedmont player. Out to the point. He holds the point. Whiffs on a shot. Got past him. Could have been interference. William Vaughn got knocked down. Yeah, we got an interference coming on Piedmont. William Vaughn tried to battle through it, but he got knocked to the ice. And that's going to put the Patriots in a power play. There's only 6 seconds left on the clock. but that's going to be start the third period in the power play. That's why you keep moving your feet. Morgan's out there, Zachary Luparello, Daniel. Back in the fence is Remy and William Velasco. Zachary taking the draw. Ties them up. We win the draw to William Velasco. Rips a shot. Missed the net to right, but ricochets comes over the near side. We got a high stick on.
Clock should have started.
I don't know what that was. Referees are saying let the clock run.
Clock didn't run.
Daniel took a high stick to the face. He's going to let it run out. Okay, period ends. Second intermission begins now. The score is 3-0 Patriots. Third period coming up. Daniel?
Trent.
Oh, he got hurt?
I think so. I haven't seen him since he got leveled over there on the board.
He got back up and made a pass.
Yeah, well, I heard that. I thought him well.
All right, third period's getting ready to start. 17 minutes. We're defending the right side of the screen. Cole in net. We're in a power play for 1:54 to start the third period. Daniel on the far side. Zachary Luparello taking the draw. Morgan on the near side. William Velasco and Remy back on defense. Third period getting ready to start. 17-minute periods. Piedmont won that draw. They fired in. Got touched up by William Velasco. Goes into the corner. He's going to go collect it now. Puts it on the forehand. Looking for a pass. Got to get past the Piedmont forechecker. Fires around the boards to Daniel. Daniel can't clear the zone. No, now he does. Sends it ahead to himself, and now he's going to enter the zone. Tries to split the defense. Puts it on the backhand. Goes in the corner with it. Shuffles it out, but Piedmont intercepted. But Morgan got a stick on it. Piedmont got a breakaway going the other way. On the pass by Morgan. Oh, he gooned it up, though. It goes to the other side. Now picked up by Remy. Now here comes Patriots going the other way in an odd man rush. And Zachary dumps it into himself. He's going to go chase it into the corner. Kept some speed on, shovels it into the near side corner. And now it goes down to his knees, but picked up by out to the point to William Velasco. Takes a shot, goes off the Piedmont player. And Velasco's going to shovel it into Morgan. Morgan's going to skate it out to the point and held in. Piedmont hammers it all the way down. This is going to be icing. No icing because of the penalty. And now Cole sends it over to Remy. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's Remy. It picked up now by Daniel. Daniel sends it into center ice, but intercepted by Piedmont. Poked away by William Velasco. Now back to William Velasco. He settles the puck. He's going to bring it up ice. Crosses the red line. Drives to the far side. Still has control of the puck. Puts the brakes on. Leaves it for himself out to Remy at the high. He's going to tackle one-timer. Goalie held on to it, and that'll stop the clock. 15:34 to go. Third period. 28 seconds left in the Patriot power play. Line changes. Sean's out there now. Tyler Purdom and Tyler Prate. Braden and Nathan on defense. Tyler Purdom goes to the slot. Tyler Prate taking the draw. Sean's against the glass. Nathan and Braden back on defense. The referee wasn't quite ready. He had to go fetch the puck from the goalie. Now they're ready. Piedmont wins the draw. Tries to clear it out, and they do. Braden's got to go fetch it now. Puck's spinning like a top. Now Braden settles the puck. looking for a pass. Piedmont's all over him, though. Smears him off the puck. Over here to Nathan. Nathan sends it back to the far corner, but nobody's there. Now picked up by Braden. Braden getting owned by this guy, and now he's got to pass him. Sends it over the near side. Picked up by Nathan. Nathan's going to drive it to the near side. And left it at the point for Tyler Purdom. Here comes Piedmont going the other way. Got a short-handed breakaway. Missed that pass, though, and now they dump it in the corner. Big hit by Braden. Goes down behind the net. Picked up by Sean. Sean sends it over. We got a stoppage of play. I don't know what it was. Braden's going in the box for roughing. Okay, power play coming up for Piedmont. 14:58 to go, third period. Chris is out there with Remy on defense, Sean and Tyler Prate to kill the penalty. Tyler Prate's going to take the face-off. Sean and Chris go to the slot. We win the draw. Remy hammers it down, but held in by Piedmont's defenseman. Now Piedmont's defenseman fell down. Tyler Prate trying to get there, do something with it. He does. He got it on the forehand in the corner. Fires it on the boards to Remy. Remy can't quite handle it, though. Now he gets to it, shovels it ahead, but hit the Piedmont player. Well, now they send it in, intercepted by Remy again. He fires it down. No icing because of the power play. And Piedmont comes out to play it to touch it up for their skaters. Here comes Sean on a forecheck, though. Sean poke-checked it away, knocked it into the near side boards, and now picked up by Tyler Prate, sends it back to Remy. Remy got a forecheck around him, sends it all the way down. And again, no icing because of the... Sean's still harassing the puck on a forecheck down there. Sean's not giving up. Keeping some pressure on Piedmont, killing that penalty in their zone. Now out of the zone, picked up by Chris. Chris puts the brakes on to get away from that player. Takes a shot on that, goes off net to the left. Knocked away by the goalie, picked up by Piedmont. Sean's there again, harassing the puck. Piedmont got it out of the zone. Chris got a stick on it for a moment, but now picked up by Sean. Sean's carrying him back into the zone. Made a move. Short-handed here. Got past the defense. Now a pile of bodies go down. No call. Picked up by Tyler Prate. Tyler Prate sends it out naked behind him to Sean. We're still short-handed. Sean's got it in there in the corner. Got smeared by two Piedmont players, and now we got a penalty. Interference on and a roughing. So I got two penalties coming. Two Piedmont players going to the box. I think we're going to have a 4-on-3. They got to get this sorted out. I think we're going to be in 4-on-3. Piedmont's got a roughing and an interference, so two players are going in the box. Referee's got to sort out which two. Got the wrong two. Now they got... he's kicking him out of the game. So players being ejected. I don't know. No one's going in the box. Okay, I got a major penalty on the board for 97 for getting ejected. I think somebody has to serve that penalty, though. I'm not sure how that works. Okay, we have one of our players still in the box. It's Braden from that penalty from earlier. And they got the penalty on the wrong scoreboard. That's what's throwing me off. Braden's still in the box from an earlier penalty. It should be on our side of the board, but it's on the guest side of the board. So there's 42 seconds left in Braden's penalty, and then we're going to be in a power play. Okay, they're going to fix the clock now. Okay, so now they got Braden out of there, and they're going to put it on the correct side of the board. All right, now they got the clock correct. 13:40 on the stoppage of play, third period. The score is 3-0. Now they got to send a player to the box to serve the major. And this faceoff is going to come in the offensive zone. So 4-on-4 hockey. I don't know what for. They keep changing skaters here. William Velasco and Nathan are out there. Zachary Luparello and Morgan. Zachary Luparello taking the face off. Morgan's against the glass. 4-on-4 hockey for 42 seconds. Piedmont won that draw and immediately brings it back behind the net. Gets some pressure from Morgan. Comes over the near side, collected by Piedmont. Pressure in the puck is Zachary Luparello. And puck pops out to Nathan at the point. Nathan's going to rip a shot. Rebound given. Goes into the far corner. Piedmont dumps it down. Intercepted by Piedmont right at the red line. They got a 2-on-2 for me here. And they're onside. They bring it to the near side circle. He's going to take a shot. Cole gave up a rebound. Loose puck goes off the side of the net. And now Cole's in a butterfly. And no goal. It was a bit confusing. 6 seconds left before we go on a power play. Still 4-on-4 hockey for 6 seconds. Nathan, William Velasco, Morgan, Zachary Luparello. Zachary Luparello taking the face off. Morgan goes to the other circle. And William Velasco's in the slot. Referees are talking to the scorer. The clock stopped at 13:04, third period. Not sure. All right, they got it sorted out. They got 13:09 on the game clock. I'm confused. Referees are confused too, so I think we're going to go back and talk to the scorer for a minute. The clock keeper's getting instructions from the referee. Not sure what they're doing. They want to drop this puck. All right, here we go. Piedmont wins the draw out to their point. He's going to rip a shot. Knocked away by Cole on the near side. Picked up by Nathan. Shovels it ahead for Zachary Luparello. Back in the Piedmont's got kicked away by William Velasco. Nathan sends it around the boards over to Morgan. Clears the zone. Morgan got it past him. Now Zachary Luparello with Morgan in trail. Made a move to this. Shoots. Scores. Power play goal. No. Yes, power play goal for the Patriots. No, not a power play goal. Yes, it was a power play goal. I'm sorry. I thought it was 4-on-4 hockey, but it wasn't. Zachary Luparello. I think Morgan's going to get an assist on that one. 4-0 Patriots. That major penalty still on the board for another 3 minutes, 6 seconds. The Patriots are still going to have a 5-on-4 advantage. 12:46 stoppage to play, third period. Daniel far side, Zachary Luparello, Morgan near side, back on defenses, Remy and William Velasco. Piedmont won that draw. Here comes Morgan on a forecheck though, swatting at it. And he eluded Morgan, but now here comes Zachary Luparello banging at it. Now dug out of there, loose puck. Morgan's got it, left it for Zachary Luparello on the near side board. He's going to dig it out of there, bring it out to the point for William Velasco. Sends it in the corner for Morgan. Morgan settles it there, sends it behind the net for Daniel. Couldn't handle that pass though. Daniel's got it. Didn't poke check by Piedmont out to the point. Remy holds it, dumps it immediately back in. And Zachary Luparello is down there with a Piedmont player tying him up. Goes out to Remy at the point over to William Velasco. Whiffs on a shot attempt. Now takes a shot. Oh, it hit Daniel. And now all the way down. And Cole's going to come out to play this. Leaves it for William Velasco. It's kind of a tough pass to handle there. William Velasco's got it. Sends it ahead for Morgan. Morgan's going to skate back. Sends it ahead for Daniel. Daniel's got it on the far side, made some moves into the slot. Got poke checked away, though, by Piedmont. Recollects the puck. Has it now. Throws it on net. Loose puck kicked out of there by Piedmont, and they send it all the way down. No icing because of the penalty. William Velasco's got to go fetch this. And Piedmont's right there, though. He's going to get away from him. Skates past him, brings it up the near far side board. And got poke checked away by Piedmont. They send it back, but Sean's there to collect it. And Sean sends it over to Remy on the near side. Remy's going to bring it up, sends it ahead for Tyler Prate. Tyler Prate enters the slot, high slot now. He's going to, got back check there, but gets it in the corner for Tyler Purdom. To Sean, to a one-timer, goes on net. But picked up by Sean, got knocked off there by the defender. No call, picked up by Remy. Remy's got it. He's going to rip a shot, blockered away by the goalie behind the net. Got popped out, and now Piedmont's going to collect the puck going the other way. They're going to send it all the way down, and no icing because of the penalty. Cole plays it up, sends it to Braden. Braden's got it now. Piedmont made some changes there, sends it over to Tyler. Tyler's going to make a move. Got smeared off the puck, now picked up by Piedmont. Pressuring the puck. 3 seconds left in the Patriot power play. Now send it down. No icing. Should have been icing. The penalty was over. And they send it over to the other corner. Picked up by Braden. Braden sends it back to Remy. Remy on the near side. Sends it up for Tyler Prate. Tyler Prate sends it ahead. Touched up by Sean, but now collected by Piedmont. Here comes Tyler Purdom on a back check. Remy got a skate on that, knocked it into the corner. Tyler Purdom collects the puck. Sends it ahead, but going off Piedmont. Now Tyler Purdom and lost the puck. Goes in the corner. Picked up by Tyler Prate. Tyler Prate's got on a backhand. Sends it ahead. High off the glass, out to the point. And cleared out by Sean. And a loose puck at neutral ice. Swatting at is Tyler Purdom. And into the zone. And loose puck now picked up by Piedmont. Piedmont sends it ahead to another Piedmont player. And they're going to try to cross the blue line. They dump it in. Loose puck goes stuck on the top of the board and goes around the near side. Picked up by Braden. Braden's got 3 Piedmont players on. Now he got some room. Sends it across to Chris, who just came off the bench. Sends it back to Braden. Braden's got to settle the puck in the corner. Looking for a pass. Brings it up to the circle. Fires it off the glass. Goes all the way down. This is going to be icing. It's going to come all the way back. 9:46 stoppage of play. Third period continues. 4-0 Patriots. Back in our defensive zone because of the icing. Zach Schumacher, Chris, Zach Lucarello, Evan, and Nathan. Everybody's in the box except Zachary Lucarello taking a face-off, and Chris went straight back. Piedmont won the draw, has it up to high slot. They send it over to the other, takes a shot, knocked away by the glove of Cole, but into the corner. And up but not out. Piedmont turns on it, goes into the slot, sends it to the near side, hit the skater. It's not going to clear the zone though. And now back to Chris. Chris is going to fling it out, and it does clear the zone. That's going to be offside on Piedmont. 9:27 stoppage of play, third period. I think it's going to be a blue line face-off here. That line stays out there. Evan in center ice. Nathan against the glass. Zachary Lucarello taking a face-off. Back in defense, Zachary, Schumacher, and Chris. And Piedmont wins the draw. Immediately drives into the high slot area. Lost the puck though, and now Zach Schumacher's over there. Takes a shot, glove by Cole. And that'll stop the clock. 9:20 to go, third period. Defensive face-off now coming in the Patriots zone. Line stays out there again. Everybody goes to the box except Zachary Lucarello taking the draw. Zach Schumacher straight back from him. Nathan, Evan, and Chris in the slot. Win the draw. Zachary Schumacher's got it. Sends it up and out, but Piedmont collects it, and getting some pressure, they dump it back in. Schumacher picks it up in the far corner. Sends it up, and it's going to be icing. Coming all the way back. 9:05, 9:04 stoppage of play. Icing's the call back in the zone. That line stays out there again. We're getting a lot of reps here. Zachary, Evan, Nathan, and Chris. We win the draws. Chris has got on the near side. Sends it ahead for Evan and went off his skate. And then left the puck in the zone. I kicked ahead for Zach Schumacher, but over to Nathan. Nathan just kicks it in. And now Piedmont gets there, but Zachary Lucarello's all over him. Collects the puck in the corner. Looking for a pass for Evan. Brought it through the slot, but then in traffic lost it. And Zachary Schumacher throws it into the slot. Kicked it around in there. Now picked up by Piedmont. Piedmont got back checked, though, by Zachary Lucarello. And drives into the other circle on a backhand. Sends it out to the point. Handled by Zachary Schumacher. Goes on net. Goalie. Oh, took a shot. Goes over the top of the net. It was Evan on that shot. Nathan's got it in the corner. And sends it out to the point. Handled by Chris. Chris is going to rip a shot. Redirected, but missed the net. Goes into the far corner. Piedmont hammers it out of the zone. Held in by Schumacher. Dumps it in, but Piedmont's there. Now Evan's tying him up. And now Zachary Lucarello. And loose puck. Piedmont sends it out, but held in by Schumacher. Goes into Evan. Evan throws it into the slot, but just Piedmont there. They collect the puck. They send it ahead, and now swatting at it was left it in center ice. And dumps it in. It's going to be icing. No, icing is a call. 6:56 stoppage of play, third period. 4-0 Patriots back in the defensive zone because of the icing. William Blasco's out there with Trent on defense. Tyler Prate, William Vaughn, and Daniel. Tyler Prate's going to take the face-off. Trent and William Vaughn are in the slot. Daniel's against the glass. Patriots won the draw, but it was ugly. And then loose puck in the quarter. Piedmont comes down with it. William Velasco's pressuring to go through the slot, out to the high slot, handled by Piedmont. Goes straight up in the air. Bouncing puck held in by Piedmont. And chopping at it was Trent. Now Daniel's going to go fetch it. Sends it around for William Velasco. He collects the puck, sends it all the way down. It's going to be icing, or it's going to be on net. Icing's a call. Clock stops, 7:31. Back in the defensive zone because of the icing. That line stays out there. Trent, William Velasco, William Vaughn, Daniel, and Tyler Prate. Trent and William Vaughn are in the slot. Tyler Prate taking the faceoff. Daniel's against the glass. Shot on net, missed the left to the left, goes over the near side. Trent's there. He's got a Piedmont forechecker on him. Pushes it ahead for Tyler Prate, but he got back checked by Piedmont, back to Trent. And now collected by Tyler Prate. He's going to bring it through neutral ice into the offside, onside. Daniel sends it to Tyler Prate. Made a couple moves there, tried to, he scores. 5-0 Patriots, 7:07 to go. So Daniel's getting the assist. Tyler Prate gets the goal. And I think because of the 5-point differential in the third period, the clock just runs now. I think that's a CBHL rule. Okay, Tyler Purdom, Morgan, Nathan, William Velasco, and Trent on defense. Doing the draw. Trent's got it. He's going to try to push it past the red line. He does. Dumps it into the corner. And loose puck down behind that. Here comes Tyler Purdom on a forecheck. Fired around by Tyler Prate, but held in by William Velasco. Sends it to Tyler Purdom back to the slot, but Piedmont's there to collect it. They send it out. It hit Nathan and held the zone. Now Tyler Purdom dumps it in, but just Piedmont down there deep. They got it and they send it ahead. And now Nathan's harassing the puck. Puck goes into the circle. Nathan's got it, looking for a pass. Sends it back into the corner. Nobody's down there except Piedmont. Piedmont collects the puck. Getting some pressure on a back check by Tyler Purdom. Sends it in the near quarter. And Piedmont collects the puck, looking for a pass. They send it ahead, intercepted by Trent. Trent temporarily got rid of it, then poke checked it away. Now it got past one defender and goes in, no call. And now Piedmont's got it, but getting some pressure from Morgan. Chasing after it to Piedmont and Morgan. Goes out to the point, handled there by Braden, takes a shot, missed the net to the left, comes over the near side. Trent's there to hold it in, gets it into the corner, now getting tied up by Piedmont. Morgan and Piedmont are battling for it, swatting at it. Trent's more offside. And now picked up by Trent's got it again. Kicked it ahead for Morgan. And here comes Morgan and gets us onside. Tries to split the defense. Got smeared off the puck though. Lost it, got it again in the corner. Now picked up by Piedmont. Piedmont coming up ice. Touched up by Nathan. Whiffing at it, trying to hold his own. We got delayed offside. And now the puck goes on net. And now picked up by Piedmont behind their net. We're changing. Here comes Remy on a forecheck. Remy's playing wing. Not sure what he's doing. Send it all the way down, and it could be icing. Icing's the call, coming all the way back. 5:23. The clock will not stop though because of the 5-point differential in the third period. So the clock is just rolling. We got a weird lineup here. I'm not sure who's playing defense. Remy and Braden playing defense. William Velasco playing wing against the boards. Zachary Luprello and Evan. Zachary Luprello taking the faceoff. Piedmont won the draw. Here they come, going the other way. Remy trying to slow him down. They bring it over to the other side. Left it at the slot. Now, come over the near side. Missed that pass though behind him. Flung it around the net. Goes into the far corner. Piedmont trying to get there, but can't. Now Remy's going to get there. Remy's going to lift it up and clears it out for William Velasco and Zachary Luprello. William Velasco got smeared off the puck. No call, and goes into the corner. And now picked up by Piedmont, and they send it up. And Evan poke checked it, but didn't get much on it. Piedmont's got it on the far side. They send it up, and they're in the zone. Chipped that, poke checked away by Remy. And now Zachary kicks it out of the zone. He kicks it to himself. Joined by William Velasco on a 2-on, maybe a 2-on-2 here. Sends it to William Velasco. Settles the puck. You got to try to hold that zone, and he does. Fires it in deep. Rattles behind the net. And here comes Evan on a forecheck. They send it up, and it's going to be icing. Going to come all the way back here. Icing's the call. Clock will not stop, but the play will. Daniels out there now with William Vaughn, Zach Schumacher, Chris on defense, Tyler Prate taking the face-off. Daniels in the slot, William Vaughn against the board. Piedmont. Oh, shot on net. William Vaughn won that draw and threw it on net, but the goalie was down on the butterfly and easily covered it. Clock continues to tick. Third period, 5-0 Patriots. Tyler Prate taking the draw. And Patriots win the draw. William Vaughn's got it, sends it high off the glass. Took an extended ride along the glass there, now in the near side corner. Picked up by Piedmont, but pressured by William Vaughn. They send it ahead, touched up by Piedmont. And a little pressure they got behind our defense. Send it to the other side. Scored. 2:50. All right, now the clock stops running because it's now no longer a 5-point differential. Piedmont scored there. Defensive breakdown by the Patriots. Lost the shutout. And now the clock will stop. We get a little lackadaisical when we get a lead, and that's what happened. Okay, Morgan, Tyler Purdom, Nathan, back in defenses, Zach Schumacher, and Chris. We won that draw. Chris has got to go get it, though. Chris sends it high off. It hit the Piedmont player, got a hand on it. It's going to be hand pass. They've been doing that all game. That's the first time they called it, though. I guess both referees saw it that time. Pretty hard not to see. Piedmont wins the draw. Getting some pressure though from the Patriots. They fired across the... Tyler Purdum's over there. I don't know what goes towards the net. Knocked away by Chris. Sends it over to Tyler Purdum. Tyler Purdum sends it up. Airmails it out. Touched up by Nathan. And now Nathan's going to send it ahead. Missed that pass to Morgan. Here comes Piedmont. They cross the red line. In traffic. Poke checked away by... That's going to be offside. No call. Delayed offside off call. Here comes Zach Schumacher. Sends it ahead for Nathan. Nathan's going to bring it over the red line. And he's going to dump it in the far corner. Here comes Zach Schumacher, going to rip a shot. Miss the net. You're going to ice the puck on ourselves here. Goes all the way down. Chris is there to collect it, but he's got a Piedmont player smearing him off the puck. And puck's dug out of there by over to Nathan. Nathan sends it to Morgan. Morgan by himself on a one-on-one. We're changing. Morgan's got double hit. No call. And he's shrugging off a hit there. Picked up by Tyler Prate, trying to send it in deep, but Piedmont got in the way. And now Piedmont's going to get out of there. Poking at it was Remy, but he got past him. Chris is going to try to slow him down. Chris knocked it away. Goes now deep behind the net. Chris is going to knock it into the corner. Now picked up by Tyler Prate. Tyler Prate lost it off the side of the net. Sends it all the way, hit the Piedmont skater. Picked up by William Vaughn. William Vaughn's going to get pressured off the puck and lost his edge, but got rid of the puck as he did. And now they fired around. Here comes Piedmont. Stood him up and now tied him up. And now players are going down. Trent digs it in there. And now some extracurriculars down there by the blue line. Poked out, goes into the corner. Here comes Trent. Going to hold the puck in. And now sends it to the slot. Here comes Tyler Prate, took a shot but missed the net, or the goalie knocked it away. And loose puck goes off the side and they throw it ahead in the high slot and they kick it out of there. Here comes Piedmont, but Remy's there to collect it. You got to get away from the forechecker though. And getting some pressure, kicks it over to Trent. 45 seconds left in the period. Sends it ahead for Tyler Sumi for, that was offside. 38 seconds left in the third period. Score is 5-1 Patriots. Trent and Remy on defense. William Vaughn, far side. Zachary Luparello taking the draw. Tyler Prate on the near side, center ice. And we won the draw, but gave it right back to Piedmont. And now Piedmont's going to dump it in, but they whiffed on the pass attempt. Piedmont's got it in the far corner. Drives towards the net, shoots. Cole holds onto it. And that'll stop the clock. 25.5 seconds left in the period. Tyler Prate taking a draw. We win the draw. Immediately swung out of there. It's going to be icing. Coming all the way back. 19 seconds left. Icing's the call. Coming all the way back. Tyler Prate taking the face off. Well, we won the draw by giving it right back to Piedmont, and now Trent sends it to William Vaughn, who flicks at it, and now bouncing puck gets out of the zone and picked up by Tyler Prate. Here comes Tyler Prate. Gets in the zone, but got smeared off the puck. Back check by Piedmont going the other way. Poking at it was Dr. Lucarello, and now that'll period. Clock ends. Final score, 5-1 Patriots. Cole almost had a shutout there, but we made a defensive mistake right in the end of the game. And Piedmont got a shutout saving goal. That's it. No more hockey tonight. Good comeback for Cole. He's been out sick for like a week and a half, so good to see him back at it. All right, that's it out here.